Good morning, guys. It is Sunday, well, just barely morning. Christina and the whole family took off for church and left me here to sleep, which I'm okay with. I got up with the baby kind of early and I was getting my bottle and I was getting the dog out and everything, and then Christina's mom came out and actually took the baby, so I went back to bed for a while. So getting a bit of a slow start to the day, but that's okay. I've got pretty much everything packed up. I don't know if you can see behind me. I got most of the stuff that I'm going to be taking back with me ready to go. I've still got to put my laptop in, and other than that, that may be everything that I needed to pack. So whenever they get back, we're just going to eat lunch here very quickly, get everything packed up, and probably get on the road. So basically this morning has consisted of just one, me getting cleaned up and ready to start the day, and two, me watching YouTube videos, because I was like 18 videos behind or something on my subscriptions list. And I think I've got it down to like 8. There's a couple that I skipped over that I just wasn't interested in watching, but the rest of them, like Captain Sparkles and Amy Schmidtastic, a couple from Unbox Therapy, those kind of things I had to catch up on. So I'm still quite a bit behind, mostly just gaming videos though, so I can watch those some other time or not at all. Still, just waiting on them to get back. It's now 12:20. They said they were going to come back and we were just going to eat lunch here very quickly and then get everything packed up and head out. So hopefully that works out appropriately, because I think I've got like 3 or 4 packages sitting on the porch at home. For whatever reason, my Ring doorbell did not send me any notifications, and I know there was at least one package delivered. I guess it's possible that they didn't put it on the door, that they put it on the area in front of the garage, because they've been doing that sometimes lately. But I don't know, I guess we'll just see when we get home. And just after I said that they weren't back yet, they return. Oh, that's not a cow patty. But at least he's eating something. And one last visit before we leave.
I'll feed you for breakfast.
But we're getting everything packed up, getting ready to head out. And skipping ahead many hours, we've made it home. We're having our not so healthy but fast dinner. And Duncan's actually eating. Look at that.
He ate a taco.
He ate a taco. Good stuff? Pretty decent? Yeah.
Is that better than mommy's?
Not better than mommy's?
Nope.
Wow.
Ah, that says something.
Yeah. It says that was the first one he tried. Ellis was super excited to get into his jumper as soon as we got home, but he decided he wanted to get out and just sit up. So he's sitting in the floor. Look how well he's sitting up on his own now. Of course I had to sit him there, but still, very impressive stuff there, Ellis. And he picked up his spicy. You gonna put that in, or are you just gonna play with it? Now he actually decided he wanted to get out of his jumper because he wanted to come over and see what Duncan was doing. Duncan was playing on the shield, and Ellis wanted to see what Duncan was playing. He wanted to play. But Duncan had to get up and take a shower, so Ellis is just going to sit here on the floor and play. Having a good time. Look how well you're sitting up. Doing awesome, little dude. Yeah, uh-huh. That's an interesting sound. Yeah. The really funny thing is, if I go back through all of the videos that I've got of Duncan, I can probably find a half dozen videos of him making that noise. In fact, I know I posted at least one when he first started making that noise, because it was completely off the wall to me, that high-pitched woo sound. But now Ellis has started doing the same thing. And he didn't last long. He tumbled down. But he's not crying. He didn't hit anything. That's the thing you're going to do as a baby. You're just going to roll over a lot. Can you figure out a way to sit up? Not quite yet? Oh well. Sitting in the floor in their jammies together. Ellis wants to see what you're playing. He wants to know. I have a feeling this is going to be common over the next forever.
Forever.
Alright, much later, Duncan has headed off to bed. Ellis is passed out in the floor after having a bottle. Christina had taken off for the grocery store and has made it back. Brought all of the things.
Yep, we got everything we should need for this week. I'm hosting my Bunko group on Tuesday, so you guys may get to see a brief...
A little glimpse of the ladies in action, playing their super secret game of dice gambling.
No, there's no gambling.
Illegal gambling.
There's no... You do know why we play Bunko, right, instead of other games.
So you can talk about men and make fun of us?
So we can talk about stuff, and the Bunko is the easiest game there is, and so you don't have to think about it. So you can just play without thinking, and so it doesn't require any, thought, really, except for the person at the table keeping score. That's the only person that has to think. Right now, I'm using some of my rewards I have from the store that I like to buy for clothes for Ellis.
Baby shopping. By the way, minor Pokemon update. I managed to find earlier I'm sure I'm very late to the game on this one. My very first Pikachu. Yeah, only a CP120, but still, it's a Pikachu. Very, very cool. I happen to think of it because I'm sitting here watching a Captain Sparkles video, and he just happened to be talking about how he had found his first Pikachu. So there is mine. I also captured my first Growlithe earlier. Just sitting here on the couch, it popped up. Very cool. So yeah, as I was kind of talking about yesterday, I was convinced that my Shuttle Pro was dead. Right after I made the clip in yesterday's vlog, I plugged it in and it started working. So I used it for editing all day yesterday. Was able to edit the news video and everything. And then came home today, plugged it in. No, it's not working. So I have to figure out what to do. I can either pay $100 and get another new one, which is, yeah. Some of you guys in the comments were saying that I should just solder it. I don't know where the problem is, so I could spend just hours and hours, or days even, taking it apart and putting it back together and cutting this and soldering that and losing lots of cord in the process. To be entirely honest, probably not even worth my time. So what I'm looking at, because this has so many buttons on it, I'm seriously tempted to go for the smaller version. There's the Contour Shuttle Express. The one I have is the Shuttle Pro V2. Shuttle Express, I think, is the older device, but it's much, much smaller. It's got 5 buttons, a jog wheel, and that's it. This one, the one I've been using at least, has like 16 buttons and a jog wheel. And for what I've been doing on the Mac, I haven't been using all those buttons. I've been using, let's see, play, pause, cut, trim, one that's a macro that I mapped myself, and occasionally undo, redo, which I can just do with the keyboard, and then one for paste. So I mean, I think I'm at 5 buttons right there. And Shuttle Express is like $59.95, so very tempting to do that instead, and it would be much, much smaller, so it'd be easier to transport. I think I'm gonna look around and see if I can find anything that's Bluetooth, because it'd be really nice, not even Bluetooth, wireless, just period. Because it'd be really nice to have something that I wouldn't have to worry about cords with, even if I had to have a dongle for it. Just something that I could custom map the buttons to do whatever I want them to do, even if it's only for this one app, because I only ever use it in this one app. I'm gonna have to do some more looking around. I guess if you happen to know of anything that's wireless, Bluetooth or not, that has customizable macro style buttons, because really, I know all the keyboard shortcuts. I could just map them to things. Let me know if you have anything in mind like that that's reasonably priced. Alrighty, we are coming to the end of the evening. Sitting here, just trying to get a little bit of work done. Ellis is having his last bottle before bed. Hopefully he goes back to sleep pretty quickly and easily after this. And I think that's actually where I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up for today, guys. Sorry it was a little short and there wasn't a whole lot that actually went on. There was just a lot of traveling today. But tomorrow is another day and we will see what we get into. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you had a wonderful weekend. Thank you for spending time with me and the family. We'll see you again tomorrow.